Hello my friends, welcome to another video, and this is going to be a little fall vlog, Halloween vlog, and I wanted to just show you some autumn energy, some decorations in my apartment, and some things that bring me joy, like little things like candles and journals and decorating my apartment and just doing little things that make my space feel refreshed and rejuvenated, even if it's really small, like reorganizing my mantle or putting things in different places on my mantle. And this is a little bit of a life update too, and wanted to show you guys some clips from Halloween when I taught yoga and it was goth night. I decided to make it goth night so that we could do some shadow work stuff, working with darker emotions. So I did my nails. I put on press-on nails, which I will probably never do again. This is the beautiful rooftop pool area where I teach yoga, and it gives you a really nice view of the city, and especially in Florida this time of year, it is perfect weather. It is just the most perfect, easy weather. And this is the little spa area where I will just kind of relax, drink some tea, take a little breather before I teach yoga, and it's just really calming, relaxing. They have a nice little tea kettle there. And here's some more clips of my outfit. I really wanted to document the fact that I put on black lipstick. My blouse is my aunt's blouse that I inherited from her. Black Doc Marten platforms, all of my rings, and my black nails, of course. But to be completely honest, I took those off right after I recorded this because they felt so flimsy on my hands, and I just really don't understand how people can wear stick-on press-on nails every day. It felt really uncomfortable, but I really loved the way that they looked. So I did the thing, I put the nails on, I dressed goth, and it was a pretty good turnout. I think that the students really enjoyed the shadow work kind of theme of Halloween, and it was just really nice. I brought some oracle cards, and then when I got home, I got cozy, lit some candles, just wanted to relax, get in comfy clothes, be in my space, because the city was really intense and kind of overwhelming. It kind of always is on holidays. So when I got home, I just really wanted to relax and put on a Halloween movie, something nostalgic, something to just really help ground me, because being in the city during holidays, even just Halloween, it can be so overstimulating and loud and intense, and I get very easily overwhelmed and overstimulated when I'm around a lot of people. Here's Gigi, my cat that I rescued almost a year ago. She's definitely something. She's a little brat sometimes. She's kind of annoying sometimes. But I love her, and we are getting used to each other. And then I wanted to show you guys this lamp that I got from Amazon. I actually got 2 of them, and I love the lamp because you can dim it, so it has a few different settings. You can have it be more of like a yellowish light or more of a bright light, and it comes with 2 remotes, so you can turn them off and on with the remote, and you can dim them with the remote, which I thought was really cool. And I think in this clip I'm showing a little bit of how it dims, maybe. Another thing that I really liked about these lamps is that they are chargeable USB, and then you can just kind of put them wherever you want in the apartment, and you don't have to plug them into a wall. So you just charge them up, and then once they're charged, you just place them wherever you want in your apartment. They're pretty lightweight, and they also have a timer on the remote, so if you want it to turn off in 1 hour or 2 hours, you can do that setting. And these are some of my crystals, some of my just comfy, cozy little things that I have on my mantle. Candles, mugs, fake flowers, and a lot of my aunt's little trinkets and sentimental things. I have a little Buddha back there, some incense, and I really like to showcase crystals and put them out so that I can kind of feel their energy. And I have a lot of my aunt's jewelry and little knickknacks and trinkets kind of all over my mantles and my altar. And it always feels nice to kind of refresh it and put things in different places and reorganize it. It just kind of makes it feel new energy, even though it's such a small little thing, like just putting things in different places. It is a way of kind of moving energy around. The same thing with cleaning. Like whenever I clean my apartment, I feel like I am really, moving energy around and clearing out space and shifting different things. This is another little trinket of my aunt's. I love that. So cute. And a pretty little keychain with little spiritual trinkets on there. A lot of things that I have on my mantles have just been kind of collected over the years. My tarot deck is right there. And this is another little trinket that I inherited from my aunt. It's really pretty, like a gold angel plated little case. and always candles. I am obsessed with candles. I will always have candles all over the place. And that little mushroom lamp, pink lamp, is from Five Below. This is a shock tea mat that was sent to me, and basically what it is an acupressure mat that you lay on. And I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of intense. The little prongs on there, they're pretty intense. And this is a journal that I also inherited from my aunt. I got a lot of journals and blank notebooks of hers, so I think I'm good on journals for a while. I probably won't have to buy journals for like several years. And yeah, I'm gonna work my way up to using this shock tea mat. I know a lot of people say it can feel intense when you first try it out, and that's my cat. She won't lay on it because obviously it is really kind of sharp for her, but when I put the mat over on the other side, the soft side, she will lay on that and just kind of relax. So I was pretty pumped that I got this from Shock Tea Mat because I've been really wanting to get acupuncture again, but I haven't been able to find an acupuncturist around me. And my friend Kim used to live here, and she was an amazing acupuncturist, but she moved back to, I think, Texas. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys, this is my room divider that I got off Amazon. It is wooden 6-panel, and I love it. It completely changed the whole way that I feel about my apartment, because now when I lay in bed, it feels like I have a little nook area instead of just like a completely open concept apartment, because I live in a studio apartment, so it is just one big open space. I also wanted to show you guys some of my favorite fall and autumn pumpkin smells. These are from Trader Joe's. This hand cream smells incredible. This is the pumpkin body butter lotion, and I like to put that on after I shower. Also smells amazing. And this is the pumpkin body scrub, and I like to mix this with my shower gel or soap in the shower, and then use a little bit of this body scrub. Again, all of these things smell amazing, and Trader Joe's is pretty good with their pricing. And if you can hear background noise, it's because I'm in my apartment right now. But here is a little Halloween decoration random thing, and some of my aunt's necklaces in my apartment that I just kind of hang there. And yeah, just I've been really spending a lot of time at home lately. I am an introvert at heart. I really feel just grateful to have an apartment, to feel safe, to be in, and to kind of escape, the loudness of the city and the overwhelming aspect of living in a big city. And I am a highly sensitive person, so usually after nights that I teach, I really feel kind of drained when I get home, and I really need to do the self-care and light the candles and light some incense and really set my atmosphere and my environment up so that my nervous system can feel safe and supported and calm. Because as a highly sensitive person, which I'm sure many of you are, you can just feel like any kind of sound just sets you off. Like as I'm recording this in my apartment, there are sounds that are happening around me that can be triggering or annoying, but maybe you guys can't even hear it. And that's just what's going to happen, especially when you live in an apartment complex. These are CBD gummies, and they do have a very small trace amount of THC in them. They're from Cured, and they have been really helping me sleep because, let me tell you guys, my sleep is effed. Like, it is truly something that I am always battling to find supplements and herbs that will help me sleep. And then I also always put on my red light panels in my apartment, and it definitely helps calm down my nervous system too. And I wanted to show you, this is what it, my little bed nook kind of feels like. The room dividers are just such a game changer. And if you live in a small space, or if you live in a studio apartment, or if you just have one bedroom to yourself, which I had for many years, I would live with roommates and I would just live in my room. Like, I never would hang out in the common areas because I just didn't feel comfortable enough doing that. I just always felt like I needed to just stay in my room. But now that I have a studio apartment, it's really nice to just have your own space, and I am grateful for that for sure. So I hope you are having a good day or night. Thank you for joining me for this little vlog, and I hope that you are enjoying whatever season you are in, that you can treat yourself and do some self-care and give yourself permission to rest and take time to do the things that bring you joy, even if that just means something small like redecorating your apartment, or getting a nice little sweet treat, or having a coffee or a tea, or cuddling with your animal, maybe watching a comfort movie or a comfort show, lighting a candle, and giving your body and your mind time to rest, to rejuvenate, to reset your energy. And I hope that you have an amazing season and that you're feeling good. Thank you so much for spending some time with me during this little vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought you some calm energy. And whatever you are going through, you're not alone.